we are.
Hi.
Good morning.
I'm Joanne from Magpies Cottage.
I'm Amy.
We're here
Live.
Well, we won't be live, but
No,
we're
well, okay.
at
ZK.
Yep. Rochester, Minnesota for Zombie Apocalypse 2019.
Enjoying our new coffee mugs with wheat coffee.
Yeah.
Yes. Happy ZK, everyone.
Oh, it's been a blast so far. You enjoying yourself?
I am.
Oh yeah, it was nice. We got here Wednesday, right before 5 o'clock.
Yes.
Oh, it was a mad rush. By the
Check
time
in.
we got our bags out of our car and the valet, it was like 2 minutes to 5, and they closed registration at 5. So Amy ran up to make sure they wouldn't close without us. So then as soon as my bags came in, I ran up. And then Laurel and Dawn ran up.
Okay, let's just wait a second. We use the term run or ran loosely.
Yeah, because there was an elevator.
There was an elevator, and I just got on it quick. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't run.
But we got registered right away. Oh, and showered with gifts.
Showered with gifts. Oh,
Yes,
should I get
let's
my goodie
show
bag?
'em.
You got yours here?
Yeah.
Well, here, I got mine here. Well, first off, you saw the mugs.
Yep.
And then, in our goodie bag, Knitter's Pride tool pouches, which I think are really cool. What
Yep.
color do you got? We got the same color. Cool.
Navy. Yep.
I like those.
I got yarn.
We match. Here we go. But there were actually 5 different colors. So this is a 3-color set of a fingering weight. These are from Queen City. I've not knit Queen City yet, although I have some stashed from when I was here last year. So we'll see how that knits up. I am going to knit this.
Yeah.
I'm thinking 3-color cashmere. That's where I'm at right now.
But, oh wait, now would that work? Because somebody said it takes 600. That would be
200
with
each.
this. Yeah.
Yeah, there's 230 yards of each mini in here.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so
That'll
because these are 50-gram skeins. So I'm thinking 3-color cashmere. There's another one. I put it in my queue.
Okay.
That also would work.
Okay.
But it takes a little bit more yarn. But if these are a little bit overweight, that one would work. But okay, I'd have to look it up on my iPad.
Yeah.
As to what the exact name was. I don't remember.
Okay. Speaking of yarn, Abacus Dye Works gave us a little mini to show off her beautiful work. She does beautiful work.
Yes, this is mine.
Oh, look at those colors.
Hey, look at our colors together.
Yeah.
Okay, now that's lovely. I might want yours. Don't know what I'm going to do with these, but
Yeah.
how many yards were this? Let's see. 40
40
yards.
Yeah.
Balanced sock. And the thing is that it doesn't have the color name. I would just order this color. I think it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yours has got more variegation in it than I do. There's a lot of depth of that color.
Oh, yeah,
and
definitely not a
variation in there.
solid.
It's not a solid, no.
And I think they'll be vending here,
I believe they are.
so we can get more.
Okay, yeah, there's always more.
Yep.
And then Miss Babs sent us swatches as well. We've got samples from Miss Babs. This is called, the colorway is Good Morning Glory. And I love this pretty green. Now mine is an Aran weight. It's called Madison. Is that what yours is?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah, I've not used this weight from Miss Babs either, but I have to admit, I'm a sucker for Miss Babs, so.
6 yards.
Yeah. Whenever you order from her, you get something like this.
Oh,
in your
okay.
order, something to swatch. So, I mean, I've got lots of little things of Miss Babs that I've never knit up. I've never swatched them, but she always says, swatch me. So,
Okay. These, we believe, are pop sockets.
yeah, for on your phone, you know those doohickeys?
I'll open mine up to see. Oh, if I can. I don't have a scissors here.
Oh,
And this looks like, oh, no, it ripped.
okay.
I was worried. Some of these plastics you can't rip.
Oh, you know what? Wait. Oh, I think it's a zip. You didn't have to rip.
Oh, I thought I had to rip the end.
Okay, so how do these things work? I'm old.
You stick them on,
Yeah.
and then you just pop them up. Once it's stuck, I think it'll pop easier. And then, once it's popped,
Oh, it goes like
you
that.
can put your fingers like this to hold your phone, Or this can be used as like a easel to hold your phone up so you can read your...
Can you like tilt it?
Yeah, it would sit just like this.
Oh, got it. Oh man, I
Yeah.
feel so modern now.
They're
with
called
these
pop sockets.
with this fancy thing for my phone.
The kids all had these 2 years ago.
I know.
And now this year they have the little ring in there instead. So, because they were still dropping their phone. And the ring, you don't drop your phone. You
Oh
put
my
your finger
gosh,
through it.
leave it to those young innovators.
Oh yeah, they have to have all the gadgets.
Yeah, all right. Oh, Tim.
Oh yeah, I want to add that to my bag from last year.
Yeah, you put all your pins on your bag. Last year we got more pins, didn't we?
Yeah, we got 2 from ZK. And plus, people gave us pins. And I added my Ann Bud pin.
Okay, well here is the ZK pin. It's the knitting on the pier at the beach for our lake life theme.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
what else?
looking for mine.
And then, all right.
I got a little stitch marker, Buffalo, Knit Buffalo LLC stitch marker.
Yeah, I got one too.
They're cute.
It's a buffalo. Now,
Yeah.
I'm not particularly a fan of buffaloes, but you know what the heck, I can.
Yeah. They have a big ring. And I don't think I'd use it with fine yarn anyway, because if you look, he's got all his little horns and feet and everything that you might catch on fine yarn.
Grey Duck Bag Company. I've not heard of them.
No.
Grey Duck. But I'm hoping they're at the vendor market because I'm going to look.
Okay.
Because, you know, I got to get a new project bag every year.
Mm-hmm. We got a couple of pens. This is from Zombies.
Oh, I like
Zombies.
that. Oh, and this one, the ZK one,
Oh,
writes on a tablet.
okay. And this is Daisy Knits.
Hmm.
Is that... Who's the
Oh.
designer?
Oh.
It's like I should know that.
Paper Daisy is Lisa Ross, but that's not
Okay,
her.
that's not her. This is Daisy with a Z.
Oh, spend $50 at Berry Fun Yarns at the ZK Market and receive a 20-gram mini.
Oh.
And then this one is a coupon code for 10% off at Show Me Yarn. Ooh, I like Show Me Yarn.
It's a good thing we're checking these out before we go to market, huh?
Yeah, well, I don't know if you can, well, this one's an online order. You can't use that at market. And then, oh, did you find your Fix a Stitchy thingy?
Yeah, I found the card for it.
It's way in the
Oh,
bottom.
here.
Okay. It's lightweight plastic, stitch lifter. So if you drop one, nice tool.
Yeah, and nice and fine. Now, this is a code for a free pattern? Or...
No, it's just marketing.
Oh, okay.
It's $1 off the release. This pattern here is knit out of their new yarn. No, wait, this one says it's sock. But they also came out with a brand new, completely sourced in the United States yarn. And oh boy, what's the weight? Shoot, I can't remember.
Berry Fun Yarns.
Yeah, that's the one that's going to give you the mini if you spend $50.
They have such amazing yarn. It's all
eco-friendly, dyed in the United States on their farm.
Yeah, it's here in Minnesota. Amy, our friend Sparkly Amy, won a mini set from them, 10 minis.
Oh my gosh.
And it's all got stellina in it. Sparkly for Sparkly Amy.
Perfect.
It worked out perfect. But yeah, definitely I'm going to check them out. Queen City Yarns. I think this is a tattoo. It looks like one of those tattoos.
Oh, look at
Doesn't
that.
it? We'll check it out later. Okay, and those you said already.
Yeah.
What's this one? Oh, the butt bag. And did you know?
That's
oh,
from
that's
your
the
mug.
pottery. Okay. So that was our goodie bag when we got here.
Nice goodie bag. That's one of the things that I think ZK is known for. Great goodie bags.
Mm-hmm. Hey, did you bring your stash you bought on the way here?
I happen to have it right handy. You know,
Okay.
when you're live from the hotel room, it doesn't take much to go
Nothing's
get
very
it.
far.
What did I buy? Let's see.
Socks, I know that. Well, we stopped at 2 yarn shops on the way here. One of them was unwound in lacrosse.
We've been there before.
Yep,
That's where we
second
stopped last
year.
year.
And from last year to this year, in between there, they started dyeing. And very vivid, bright colors they're dyeing. And I picked up this. I had them wind it for me, if you can see it okay. It's a bright, bright fuchsia. I think if the sun hits it just right, you're seeing the color, but it is very bright. So I was very excited about that.
And I just had a, you know, an impulse purchase because I happen to love things with Selena in it. This is their Lucky Charms base. It's Brew City. Now, they had a fair amount of Brew City up there. I thought that was nice.
Mm-hmm.
Then they had that monkey. What was the monkey name?
Oh, Busy Monkey? Very Busy Monkey?
No, not Very Busy Monkey. Monkey something or other. Very Busy Monkey is the patterns.
Oh, yeah.
It's monkey something or other. I know I bought some of it last year because I'd never heard of them.
Yeah.
But they had a fair amount of, a lot of different yarns. They had some 3 Irish Girls.
Yeah.
You know, so it was a nice variety.
They had a lot of hand spun. If somebody likes hand spun,
yeah,
they should go there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not a fan. I like my yarn smooth.
Yeah.
Okay. But anyway, so I bought a skein of their Dancing Queen colorway. I love it. Pink. It you know, it's almost a Mardi Gras, but not really.
Mm-hmm.
But Dancing Queen. You are the dancing. Never mind. Little ABBA this morning.
Mm-hmm. Now, what does Lucky Charm base mean?
The Lucky Charms base has got the Stellina in it.
Oh, okay. And then is it a 75-25 or 75-20?
75, 20, and 5.
Okay.
430 yards. So it's a
Okay.
fingering weight.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to knit with it, but I like the color. The color made me happy.
Hey, again, I think we coordinate, don't we?
We do. We do. Look at that. I think that could work out nicely.
We got similar tastes.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, and then we went to Yarnology, which was in Winona, Minnesota on the way. We took a little bit of a, call it a detour.
Yeah.
Because it was a little out of the way.
Swing over.
Yeah, which was why we were getting here right under the wire at 5. But, you know, it was a nice trip to go there.
Yeah.
Nice shop, big place. Yarn, I thought, was really well displayed. But part of the reason it was really well displayed was because it was a really big place.
Yeah.
You know? And they had a clearance room on the lower level, which was nice. Didn't have a lot down there, but what they had a lot of haiku yarns. They had a lot Skacel products. They had Malabrigo, a lot of that. And then they had other, you know, some nice indie dyers too.
And Shibui.
Oh, yes. Oh, and there's Shibui. I forgot how much I love Shibui.
Yeah.
They're so expensive, but boy, is it nice stuff. So I bought some toys there. I really didn't. I didn't buy yarn. No yarn. I bought these were from the clearance room. My son asked me for funky socks, and well, around here we don't sell all that funky stuff. I mean, let's face it, we live in the
Especially for men.
Yeah, for men, no. And of course, there's no freaking shopping in Sheboygan, so it's like really. And I am not a fan of going out of town to shop. I will. I mean, I do, because there's nothing to buy in Sheboygan.
Yeah.
But they don't carry these kind of socks at Kohl's. And these are, okay, they're called Darn Tough out of Vermont. I've heard of these before. And they are wool socks. But they're lightweight.
They don't look like wool.
Well, the fabric content's on here, merino wool.
Wow.
Yeah, and
they look like they're made out of nylon. They're so lightweight.
Nope. And where's the fabric content? I read it. It's not 100% wool. Wow, come on, man.
Look at it.
Here.
Made with yarns from America and around the globe. Well, no kidding. We didn't think it was from the moon. Lycra. It's got Lycra fiber in it.
Okay, where'd you find that?
Oh, here. 56 merino, 41 nylon, 3 Lycra.
Oh, no wonder. Look where they stuck the price label. No wonder I couldn't find it.
Oh, that's why it's on this one. But I seen the Lycra over here, too.
Yeah. But at any rate,
So yeah.
so these must have been last year's version, or something or other, because these weren't down in the clearance room.
They are cool knit.
Yeah, they're a really nice sock, you know, and they're lightweight. And so since Derek likes these kinds of socks for work, my son is getting socks for Christmas from his mother.
Oh.
So yeah, these are for Derek for Christmas.
Very nice.
And then I like wearing the same kind of socks in summer. So I bought 2 pair of shorty ones for me. Not from the clearance room. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, they're 18 bucks a pair, but they wear like iron. They are cool and comfortable, and these will be perfect. I mean, I'll literally wear these in my golf shoes.
They look like socks that will last forever.
Yeah. So, you know, and I like the pattern ones, or I'll wear these like with my kids.
Yeah.
You know, like that. So that was what I bought. And then I have one other thing. Okay. I like mini project bags, or Notion bags. And these are Blue Q. And it's just this little zip pouch. And I love the saying, spending an arm and a leg on my feet. For a shoe fanatic, it's me. Okay. Anyways, I can put in one of these a folding scissors or one of those round clover cutters, a package of, you know, a flat pack of the stitch markers, and a tape measure.
Yeah.
And I can take a needle, like a darning needle, and fit them in there. And then when I want a project bag to go, rather than, or you know, or project to go, I will take one of these and throw it in my project bag. So I have basic tools.
Yeah.
You know, because like when we were driving here, okay, there's Laurel in front of me and Joanne next to me, and Dawn is driving, so she's not knitting. But I bet you if she could knit while she drove, she would. But
oh yeah.
No. Anyways, got a stitch marker, got a pen, got a blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Okay. The only girl that had the tools handy.
Yeah, I only had my project bag. I didn't have my whole knitting bag.
Yeah.
That was in the back with the suitcase.
Well, I actually, I had my whole knitting bag there.
Yeah.
But it was actually, believe it or not, when you asked for the stitch markers, the ones I gave you were in my little travel one that was in my project bag.
Yeah, I still have to give those back, but they're in a sweater right now.
Well, that's okay. I know where you live.
Okay.
And heaven forbid I don't get my stitch markers back.
Oh, we got lots of stitch markers. I mean, people were walking around handing them out.
Yeah, that's
so that was
nice.
nice.
I didn't get very many, but I didn't knit much in the room yesterday. Yesterday was not a good knitting day for me.
Oh, okay.
I just did not make the progress I wanted. But anyway, so I bought myself an extra Blue Q little pouch. And then, okay, I have a Tenty. This is my favorite bag. I brought it along, and I'm going to show it off. Every now and then I buy, this girl buys herself a present. Okay, I'm rather self-indulgent a lot of times, but we don't tell anybody. And I love llamas. So this is my Tenty bag with a llama on it. And at the shop, now these are not the same company. This is not a Tenty. This is Danica Studio, whatever. But look at this pouch in the back. And so I bought this pouch to be the tool bag for in this project bag.
That's perfect.
Isn't that perfect? Okay, everybody. I mean, how many knitting bags does a girl need? I don't know, but I switch them seasonally. My sheep one that I'm carrying right now, I think I need to switch. So I might switch to the llama one. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
But that's what I bought at that shop.
Okay.
Okay.
And also on the way here, when
wow.
I picked up my dear friend Amy, she had given me this cup. She had one for everybody in the car. This is hand knit sleeve inside of here. You can see that. That's knit. That's not a picture. That's actually knit inside there. And so
64 stitches in a tube.
Yeah, and it's great because it's hot and cold. So I've used it for coffee.
Did it keep things hot okay?
And I used it for water. And I keep it by my bedside for water because it doesn't tip. You know, some cups you put by your bed and they tip real easy. I have a CPAP with the hose, you know, you knock over a lot. This has got some weight to it, so it stays where you put it. So it works nice.
This is mine. I have a gray speckle. And everybody's color, let's see. Dawn's was a black cup. but Dawn wears black black and gray and pink. Those are her colors. And the yarn was this is all leftovers. This is the Joanne's was the Magpie Cottage color, and Dawn's was a Brew City.
Okay.
The black and pink that I used in
Loop? No.
Yeah, Loop.
Okay.
And then Laurel's was the leftovers from this shawl. And it's the Magpie Magic Blue. Yeah. And she has a blue cup. Yep. You know, so Blue Magic.
Oh, everything's blue with her.
Exactly. So it had to be blue. And I mean, okay, her cup isn't blue, but this looks really good with the purple on the, you know, the purple part. And there may be more of these coming for other podcast listeners. I have more. I thought, okay, I'm going to make these just for the folks in the car this time. But, you know, you never know.
You could do a drawing for them.
I could?
Yeah. Tell people to comment.
Okay, comment on the podcast. Yes. One lucky winner will win a cup. Yeah. And depending upon who that winner is, if I know that person personally, I might have to personalize the colorway.
Cool.
I do that. I mean, that's what my intent was. So.
Yeah. So comment. You just say hi, whatever. Just comment on the bottom of the screen right down there.
Cool. What an idea. Yeah. We're just full of ideas here today.
Oh, okay. My dad always says I'm full of shit. He never says ideas.
Well, you know, ideas, shit, same thing. Just depends upon what day of the week it is.
Yeah, yeah. So you started talking about what you're wearing. Do you want to say anything else?
This is knit out of Magic Blue by Blue Doxy Dye Works, and it is a Laura Ayler pattern. There's a theme here with Laura Ayler right now. And this was called Upriver. It was one of the ones that she did new this year.
Okay.
And I knit this earlier this spring, and I just decided that I was going to wear it today. I've got dog hair. Surprised you're not sneezing at me. Well, no, new medicine, never mind.
Okay. Well, my eye is watering, the right one. Can you see it?
No.
Oh, okay. It's weird that when my allergies first act up, only the right eye waters at first. Isn't that strange?
There's dog hair knit into this one, I'm sure, because it was knit at home. Sorry.
That's okay. That's not a problem. That's normal.
But it's poodle dog hair.
It shouldn't then.
This should be hypoallergenic.
Yeah.
Maybe you're just allergic to me.
Hypoallergenic is less allergies, not non-allergies.
Well, that's what Libby is. Yeah. She's a golden doodle. Now, and she's, when you look at her fur, she's got more poodle fur than she has golden fur.
That's good for allergies and shedding.
And she doesn't. I have dog hair all over my house.
Yeah.
I did with Winnie. Winnie was a purebred golden retriever. Dog hair freaking everywhere.
Yeah.
You know? But, you know, Libby's gone a number of years now, so I'm hoping most of the dog hair's out of my house. But you never know. And Libby, though, does not shed.
Okay.
She'll get, like, during the season when her coat's got to get lighter, when, you know, for summer, she'll get little mats from time to time. But that's it. And then those little mats we just pick up off the floor and throw away. But we have Libby groomed regularly too.
Yeah,
so they,
you have to with poodles or curly-haired dogs.
Yeah, so they deal with a lot of that. Yeah. Thank God for groomers. Groomers are wonderful people.
I'm wearing my Elspeth Lavold.
Yeah, Elspeth Lavold.
And it's made with silky wool. That's her yarn, too. So her pattern, her yarn. It has a little cable detail. Here, I'll show it. I don't know if... It's such a dark color. You can you can see it. And then that's on the bottom here, too. And it had a split on the bottom. And I didn't like the way that came open. You know, I got too much belly.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that either.
I just took a needle and thread and sewed it shut.
There you go. That works.
Yeah.
It's called pattern modification. We do it all the time.
Yeah. So yeah, I hope this will be good. We have a lot of air conditioning downstairs.
Oh,
so
freeze your ass off.
So people are okay with knitwear. You know, everybody's really, really complaining. I haven't been that cold. And I've been wearing short sleeves till now. I mean, I was a little cold, but not terrible.
Oh, I've been cold.
Have you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I've been cold. No, I don't like it at all. But, well, you know, challenges of going to knitting retreats.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
But it's been fun. I did the beer swap last night.
Okay.
Like that.
Yeah.
Ron will like it too.
And you drank one of the beers?
I did. And I'm going to drink another one.
Where's it from?
The one I drank last night was from, it's called Great Lakes Brewing, and I have acquired, okay, it's funny. I like Kolsch, which is a Kolsch style beer is from around the Bonn, Cologne area of Germany. I like Kolsch, and I don't like a regular beer. Like, I don't like Miller Lite. I don't like a Coors Light, which is what the men in my house drink, you know, for basic beer. My son Derek is a beer connoisseur. I saw their engagement photos. No kidding. The tap room that they had their first date in, where he proposed to her, tap room. They featured their growler from the said tap room in their engagement photos. That's my son.
Yeah.
But you know what? They're like, believe it or not, their social world, their friends that they hang out the most with him and Ashley, it's all about beer. They really, that's their hobby. They drink beer. Not a bad hobby, I guess. You know, leads to a little extra weight around the middle in most cases. But at any rate, so I sent Derek a picture, which should I drink? And I have developed a taste for porters.
Oh.
And porters often have a chocolate stout flavor to them. Oh. And I like them. They're not real bitter. And, you know, and they're dark. They're a thick, you know, dark, I call them chewy kind of beer. But the porters, I love the flavor. So last night I drank a porter. I got another bottle of it. Now, what happened was my husband got some 3 sheeps. I think bringing 3 sheeps to a knitting retreat to swap is perfect.
Yeah, because it's local to Sheboygan.
Well, it's local to Sheboygan, and it's sheep, for heaven's sakes.
Yeah.
You know? Okay, so this was the kind that I drank last night. And this is it says Edmund Fitzgerald Porter, but it's got some chocolate hints to it and whatever. Now, tonight I don't know, but I think I might try this one, because this one was intriguing me. And this one is Indeed Brewing Company, and it's a Mexican honey light. Now, this will be a lighter beer. I don't know. But I have 11 different kinds. So I have plenty to choose from. And then when I get home, the ones that I wouldn't normally drink, those will be Ron's.
Okay.
So when you did the swap, I brought 12, I took 12. Okay.
Okay.
You know, so if you brought 6, you took 6. And so I have a nice variety of beers.
Okay.
And like I said, I'm going to allow myself 1 beer a night.
See, I thought you'd come back with like another 12-pack. You know, I didn't know you'd have 1 of each kind.
Yeah.
Okay, that works nice.
Yeah. So it was fun. You know, that's one of the nice things that, you know, these events, the swaps are fun.
Yeah. Yeah, swaps and classes. I'm not in any swaps. I chose not to do that. Things have been a little crazy. If any of you don't know, I retired last Friday.
Yay!
Yay! And so after this trip, things should calm down a lot for me. I'll be at the store full time, but I'll be dyeing. I mean, I'll still be busy, but I don't think...
Can you do dyeing at the store? No.
No, there's a lot of cooking involved with dyeing. So that's always going to be my Monday thing, only on Mondays.
Mondays.
I don't want to get too overwhelmed with a new project, so only Mondays.
Okay.
So, yep.
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah, so I chose not to swap, but I did take classes.
Yes.
We both took Portuguese knitting yesterday.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
It involves this little pin thingy and a flick of the thumb.
Yeah. I think it would take some getting used to. And I'll only go through getting used to if I know that I can be a lot faster.
I agree.
If I'm not going to be a lot faster because of it, I'm not going to do it.
On a, you know, like on a knit stitch basic stockinette going round and round, I'm fast, okay? So there would be no reason for me to teach myself a new technique.
Right.
On the other hand, the Portuguese purl is quick. It is quick, when, you know, with that flick. And being a continental knitter, purling is, well, purling's nasty for everybody, but obviously you don't purl as fast as you knit. And I think it would be very useful to, if you're going back and forth in stockinette, for example, and so you get to the purl side, if you had your yarn threaded through your pin clipped on, that you could quickly switch the technique, I think that you will be able to maintain a much more consistent gauge, matching your stockinette with some good practice with Portuguese purl. I do believe that can happen. When I row out, and I do when I'm in a hurry, when I want to knit fast because I want to get something done, I have gauge issues with rowing out. And it's because my purls do not match my knit stitches. I don't know which one's loose and which one's tight. I really have to analyze that. Because if you just look down at your knitting, you can see which row is loose and which row is tight. But unless you're paying attention and keeping track of which row was a knit and which one was a purl, they all look the same. And when you say, oh, well, I just purled a row and look, this row below my needles, that's a loose one?
You can't tell when it's just below.
Exactly.
You gotta wait till it's a couple below.
And then it's just problematic figuring out, well, is that a purl row or a knit row? One of these days, I might just sit with my needles in my chair in my sunshine in my living room and swatch and play with when I'm rowing out and when I'm not.
Yeah. I like that little necklace. Yeah, that would work for what you're saying. Then you could just hook it in the necklace and then unhook it, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
That would work.
I mean, the technique was not difficult. And there's some good, she gave us some video on it. Didn't Very Pink one? Wasn't that one of them?
Very
Pink Knits had.
Oh, she's a good tutor.
Exactly. If they, you know, she's my go-to, and between Very Pink Knits and Knit Pearl Hunter for videos, they're my go-tos.
Okay. I was just looking at this. Why is there a little crease there? I don't know.
I think it's a design element.
Yeah, just a design. Sorry, I get distracted by shiny objects.
Yeah. Oh boy.
So, did you take any other classes?
Then what was my other one? Oh, Lisa Ross, whom I test a lot for, was doing a heel class, and I was trying to. Okay, let's face it. I know how to do all different heels, but I wanted to kind of get a window into her brain of how she chooses what heel to put in a sock, and I think I did that. It really has more to do with yarn. It has two factors, yarn and fit. So, for example, an afterthought heel doesn't necessarily fit somebody who's got a high instep or a high arch, because it has to do with the diagonal line that leads from the back of the heel through the ankle bone to the front of the foot. If you visualize a diagonal line there, and if that distance is longer, that's what you would call a high instep, okay? And if that distance is longer on you than, say, somebody else's foot, well, you would be considered to have a high instep. Because an afterthought heel does not have a gusset. That's what your gusset is, what gives you the room in the sock for this distance. Yeah. Okay? So an afterthought heel does not give you the gusset, so you won't have the room. And so that was one of the things she said. But on the other hand, if you really don't need that extra room because you don't have a high instep, then it's more about your yarn. Because you got to pay attention to how your yarn is pooling or striping. Oh, yeah. And if your yarn is pooling in a cool way, as soon as you put those gusset stitches in, it's going to change your pooling. On the other hand, if there's no pooling going on and you have it working with a semi-solid and you have, or a solid, and you have pattern stitches, well, then that's already built into the design of the sock. So, you know, it doesn't matter. Yeah. So it's really about the yarn you're using. Okay. You know, once you know, and then she talked about a Flegel heel. Flegel heels are good for kids, she commented. And she's got 4 young boys, and she's knit socks for all her boys. And she uses the Flegel heel very often for them. What the Flegel heel is that it's knit like around the back of the heel, a triangle. It's the triangle shape, and that would be what you'd be looking for. She talked about the slip stitch heel, the Eye of Partridge heel. Both are versions of the slip stitch. But what she does is she slips on the purl side, and and I thought that was interesting. And she says, why? I don't like to purl. Okay. If you're slipping half the stitches, you're only purling half. Yeah. As opposed to knitting, she says, I like to knit ones. So she zooms across the knit side. and
Yeah.
slips on the purl side.
Well, that makes sense.
I never even thought about that.
Yeah.
But that's what she said.
Yeah.
So I really did, I mean, did I learn anything, you know, like magical about knitting a heel? No. But I really found it fascinating because what I like to do with socks is I like to look like at a stitch pattern book. And I have several of them that have, you know, 4 stitch patterns, 6 stitch patterns, 5 stitch patterns to get, you know, for whatever the repeats are. And I like to put those in my socks and then put what heel and toe I want.
Yeah.
If I feel like going cuff down, well, then I'll put a heel in that I like going cuff down. If, you know, and just to make my own socks.
Right. Yep.
And so I was fascinated by how she chooses which heel. So that's what I
Okay. Very nice.
yeah.
I have one more class coming up. It's called Estonian Knitting.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
That's a fancy technique.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. Keep you posted next time.
Yeah. And I'm going to paint a llama this afternoon.
Yeah. So you can have a wall painting to match your...
Yep.
They're going to have a real llama there. I think.
Oh my goodness.
I thought that's what it said. Like they're going to have a llama there.
Okay.
You'll have to let me know.
I guess so.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm going to make myself a picture and it's going to hang in my house. Whatever.
Yeah. At 5:30, we're going to do a group photo.
Yeah.
With all of ZK. And the bunch that came here from Magpies Cottage is going to wear their shawls. And this is mine, made with the Magpie Magic yarn. I crocheted one. I just finished it last night. It's not finished. It has stitch markers in it yet. It has ends to be woven in. And, but that's my crocheting.
It's pretty.
Yeah, I wanted it more of like a scarf. I did not want...
That's
I did
pretty.
not want a big shawl down my back.
Mm.
I just wanted something around the neck.
Mine's a cowl.
Okay. Is it, do you have it now, or do you want to...
It's in the top shelf of the closet.
You want me to get it?
Yeah. Well, it's easier for you to get it. We
Yeah.
have stuff here. But yeah, it's on the top shelf. Probably underneath my rack. This is a pattern by Stephanie Latven, who is here, and I striped it. I don't even know the name of the pattern, to be honest with you, but so I found in my stash lime greens that would match it, and a gray that would match it, and a pink that would match it. The pink is Laurel's yarn for sure. There are other leftovers from various things. I don't know what they all are. So
Nice.
yeah, and so Stephanie's here. I can't wait to show it to her in person. But yeah, she came out with this pattern in spring, and it was designed for mini skeins
Okay.
and a solid base, and then mini skeins. But what I did was I used for the main colors solid base. I used the Magpie.
Oh, you have white in there too.
Yeah, I have white in there. I know that's some leftovers of Cascade from my Love of Spiders. That much I know.
Okay.
And the pink, was in our goodie bags from the retreat from Laurel.
Okay.
That I know.
That's the Magpie Cottage retreat in January.
Yes. And the lime greens, I don't remember. I don't know.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, I'll have it on then. I can wear it with this t-shirt, or I can wear it with, so I'm going to do.
Will that look, oh, mine's way over there now. You think I can wear it with this?
Oh, why not?
Okay. Because I'm not going to change clothes all day, you know.
Well, I have a pink t-shirt just like this one to match it.
Okay.
When I ordered these t-shirts from Land's End, I ordered them to match my knitwear, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I picked the color.
I want to start making more knitwear to actually wear. This
was
one I
cool.
wore yesterday.
This is cool. She wore it yesterday. I loved it.
I loved wearing it. It didn't grow too much throughout the day. That's the back. It started out as Morning Sky. It has the lace detail on the bottom.
I'm gonna knit this pattern.
I made it with Audra, which is linen and silk mix. It's fingering weight. I modified it that there was a band of that lace that's on the bottom, right across the boobs, not a good position for me. So I modified, took that out, and it would have cut the sleeves off right here then, just a cap sleeve. So I picked up and added the same stitch, sort of, on the sleeve, because I did the chart from top down instead of bottom up, so increases had to be decreases and so forth. I couldn't figure out how to get those yarn overs on the side here then. You know, when you increase, you do a yarn over. I don't know what the opposite of a yarn over is to decrease. Nothing that'll give me a hole like that.
No.
So I had to, you know, knit two together and slip, slip, knit.
You know, I just had this crazy idea. What if you would have knitted the band from the bottom up and then just kitchen knitted it to the bottom of your sleeve?
Well, I probably could have. But I had, this wasn't live stitches.
Oh, okay.
I actually picked up that. So I would have had to sew it on.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
Yeah. And then I had it all finished. And the neck, like I'm seeing a lot of sweaters.
Oh yeah, they got these big wide necks.
Big wide necks. So they got to wear tank tops and everything. I did not like that look. And I don't want to make a lightweight summer top and have to wear a top underneath it. So I took it all out, took the neck out, and I put a 1x1 rib in it. And so it's perfect, exactly where I want the neck to be now.
Cool. This was really pretty on.
I loved it. And you can see how drapey it is. It was wonderful. And I think she does have another one called Night Sky.
Yes.
This one's Morning Sky. The Night Sky doesn't have the lace across the boobs, so.
Right.
So if you want to do one, maybe look for Night Sky instead of Morning Sky.
It's in my queue already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that, Audra, this is an interesting thing.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
Because
I'm just sliding things forward.
I'm on ball number 4. Ball number 5 is around here somewhere. I'm not going to need it.
Oh, okay. I had it on the desk.
This is it. It's in the shop.
Yeah.
I'm doing this in blue. I don't know if I got a label in here or not.
It's from Taki Stacy.
It's discontinued, but we do have some in the shop.
Is it discontinued?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least that's when I put this all on my project page. And you know,
okay.
it was discontinued. It said.
Okay. I still have a bunch, so.
Well, I like that color too.
Yeah.
Okay, and I mean, I might just stash it. I don't know that I want to. See, because this is my project that will be finished today. It will be off needles today, come hell or high water. And with all the rain we've had, we're kind of used to high water. So this is...
Oh, yeah. Seeing the rivers while we were driving. Some of those rivers are so high, unbelievable.
So I am knitting this tank. I'm going to have it upside down, I'm sorry, but it's the best way to make sure that my stitches don't fall off my needles. And they already are. Darn it. It's all right. Joanne has a theory that the yarn, when it comes in the ball like that, that's why people don't like it. And you've had this stuff in the shop for a really long time. Couple years. And it might, if it's the right, if I entered it right in Ravelry, which I think I did, it's discontinued and we can't get any more of it. So what we've got. But I am knitting this tank. And I'm going to hold it upside down because then that won't fall off. But yeah, it's very lightweight, airy. Mine is knit at a looser gauge, I think, than yours is.
Okay.
But I wanted something very swingy, drapey, and long, coming to the hips. Okay. So right now I've got about 6 rows. No, 6 repeats, 12 rows, to finish before I do the shoulders. The shoulders on the back are done.
Oh, okay.
That's done. So I just have to finish the shoulders on the front. And
then how do you join them? 3 needle bind off?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it's done. There's no edging. I just got to weave it in. Yeah. And then block it. Because, okay, you touch this stuff right now. It's stiff. It's itchy.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't feel anything like my shirt.
No, nothing. And when you blocked that one, did you get it all wet or did you spray?
Oh, I soaked it good.
Okay.
Yeah, I let it soak hours. At first, I let it soak, and it was pretty saturated after like 45 minutes. I thought, no, I want that to bloom and soften up as much as it can. So I left it a few hours.
Okay. Well, that's what's going to do. This is going to be in a sink come Monday. Actually, because it's going to be off the needles by noon today, I swear.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not if we don't quit yakking.
Right.
At any rate, that's my plan. That the morning I am finishing this. So
okay.
And then I'll have this off the needle. This is a test knit for Laura Ayler. This is my theme. I was talking about Laura Ayler. This is my test knit. This is my finished knit. And I have a UFO also in the bag, which is also a Laura. It's like I brought all Laura Ayler along. I don't understand why I did that, but I did.
We missed a project bag from our goodie bag. The project bag. Is this mine? No.
Oh my God, yeah.
This one. This was the coolest part of our whole goodie bag. This silver shed bag. It'll sit like a little bucket on the table, but then when you go to wrap up for the night, there's a big drawstring top.
I can't believe we forgot that.
I know, that was like
That's
the best
really dumb.
thing.
We both loved it. Oh, and the bottom of the bag is ripstop nylon.
Yeah, so if it gets a little wet on the table or something, it's okay.
I stick mine on usually on the floor because I like my yarn coming out from the floor.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
And then
awesome.
These project bags we got from Dawn from Frivolous and Frugal podcast.
Those were the cutest things.
Everybody's was different.
Yep.
Mine's got all these numbers on and little pleats.
Okay,
And
mine is right here.
There was stuff in them. They got together with Blue Doxy Dye Works.
I love the colors.
There was yarn in them.
Yes, buttons sewn on mine. I got my yarn. Cool.
Did you get a pom-pom with a
I
snap?
did. Snap-on pom-pom.
A
Oh, stitch markers. The best stitch markers in the world.
from Penny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't know if you watch that podcast, you know she'll use thread ties as stitch markers, progress keepers. She thinks of all things. Well, she that's better to show. She blings some out for us.
I just can't believe she blinged them up. Yeah, absolutely fabulous stitch markers.
And then there was these that say ZK19.
Those are pretty.
Yeah.
Nice little progress keeper on there.
Yep.
Oh, and then of course, from Dawn, from Sarugi's in Green Bay, chocolate.
I gave my cookie away. Some little girl, like 4 years old, was at the ZK in a corner. Her mom set her down with a tablet and told her to stay there. So I gave her my cookie.
You old softy, you.
I asked the mom first, though.
Okay.
So, yeah, and then I gave her the cookie. And the little girl didn't just take the cookie. She went and asked Mom before she ate it. So that was good, too. So I felt a little weird giving a stranger, you know, a stranger with candy. Yeah.
Right.
I didn't want to be that person. So,
I hear ya.
So, I talked to Mom. So this is what I'm working on besides finishing that shawl. I have some yarn that I dyed with red onion peel. Now, this one turned out totally different than the last batch of red onion peel. And I think it's because this yarn has silk in it. This is a merino silk blend. So it's a little raglan. I got some pearl bumps in there. I'm gonna have one more set of pearl bumps yet. And just, yeah, normal, kind of plain. But I wanted that. I wanted to just showcase the yarn, not all kinds of fancy stitches. So that's what I'm working on. And I hope to get back to it now that I finished that shawl.
Yeah.
I have 2 pairs of socks I can take with to restaurants and stuff, but otherwise this will be my project. So what's your UFO you wanted to show?
Actually, I have 2.
Oh.
But that's just a pair of socks that I've been working on for 2 years. It's just one of those things I just haven't finished up.
Yeah.
This is my Camp Loopy project for the summer. Oh, goodness gracious. Do I have coming off needles?
I don't know.
All right. So I took the pattern that I did a test for. Oh no, it's not. I have to be careful here.
Sorry for the crinkling. I wanted to see what I had behind me.
So this is Breezeway, that t-shirt that I tested for Laura Ayler earlier this year. And I took...
Oh, the one you wore yesterday.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, my phone's ringing. Who wants me? I don't want you.
Ah.
Oh, my Fitbit doesn't tell me who it is. Anyways.
Oh.
But I'm doing a fade. So the top part, this is Dream in Color yarn. Feel this is so soft.
Oh, is it Jilly?
No, smooshy with cashmere.
Oh, okay.
So the top color is smooshy with cashmere, and then I did a fade technique to go to the middle color, which is called Outer Limits. Camp Loopy has a space theme this year.
I love that middle color.
Isn't this? I mean, here, I get the ball out. There it is. It is gorgeous. It's all my favorites, blues and pinks and purples. So then I will fade in a third color. I've got to have about 6 inches of this color, and I'm almost there. And then this is going to be my third color. It's purple with blue in it, or black. I don't know, it's really dark. A big old nut in it.
Don't get it in your coffee.
Oh, that would be bad. So this is my project. So as soon as I get the t-shirt off the needles, because that's a test, I want that done.
Right.
And then I'm back to working on this. And then this one, I'm going to finish up between now and the way home.
Okay. And a space theme, so you have a space bag?
Yes. Yeah, this was made for me by a friend, a loopy groupie. Her name is Sharon. She lives up in the top part of the lower Michigan.
Okay.
So yeah, so she made that for me. So that's what I'm going to work on. And yeah, I love this the way the fading is. And what's kind of cool is that the speckles in this ivory base are the same colors that are in here. And they just like flow right into each other.
They're all the same company, all Dream in Color?
Yeah, it's all Dream in Color, but this Outer Limits is not cashmere.
Oh, okay.
That they did on there, just the regular smooshy base. And then this is the special Camp Loopy colorway.
Oh, okay.
So, and then this one goes back to cashmere.
Okay.
So yeah, so as soon as I get that t-shirt off the needles, I'm on this. And I want both of these have to be done by the end of June. So I'm sure I will.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what I'm working on.
Okay. One other thing that happened last night is we won prizes.
Oh.
That's what was crinkling behind me. Oh no, this one isn't even my prize. This was from Dawn.
She gave you that. That was so nice.
Yeah. I got some Anzula. They're out of California.
Anzula, yeah.
I got yarn from them in that bright, bright orange. So this is from Dawn. This was Hugh Loco and Grocery Girls got together. I think this was their memory club where the Grocery Girls would tell her a memory and then she would make a yarn. Does it say the color name? It was May. It was Glitz Sock.
Money Cake?
Money Cake. Oh, it has all the months on here. I don't know. But this is what it is. A mini
pretty.
And a full.
I love that color.
And then I got a gauge or needle sizer. And you can check your gauge, although I don't usually like just 1 inch. I will test a gauge with 2 inches, but I never trust 1.
So what do you want to do with that? Oh, no.
This?
No, that.
Oh, this? I don't know. It seems too nice for socks.
That's what I was thinking.
And with the mini, it'll make it so it's big enough for a shawl or a cowl.
Playdate shawl.
Yeah.
Because that calls for a full and a mini.
Okay. I don't really seem to wear shawls that much.
I do.
I like
I do.
owls. You probably have 50 of them.
No, not that many.
Oh, okay. Let me get my Anzula that I won.
Yeah.
Why don't you show your bag?
Oh, sure. I won
Well, I don't see
a
it here.
huge project bag. This is a silver shed bag. I like silver shed. That most of my favorite bags are silver shed. Where'd you put it?
It's gone.
Ah, you
Oh,
got it.
there it is.
Oh, okay.
Oh, phew.
Mine is purple on the outside, lime green on the inside, but the pattern fabric is so cute. It's all
Yeah.
cats and balls of yarn. Okay, I'm not a cat person. I'm not, but I love balls of yarn.
Mhm.
So I figure works for me.
Okay, this is from Anzula. It's called Haiku Fingering Sock. It's a merino bamboo nylon mix, which is what I made that yellow onion on. And so that gold color, that'll go perfect with here because there's so much gold in there.
Oh, that'd be a gorgeous two color then.
So yeah. Or if I made a whole sweater with that, I could put this as the pattern or something.
A color work.
Yeah, a mosaic, I'm thinking.
Oh my. This is nice.
You know, I've come around in my sweater thinking. I always
beautiful.
wanted to do sweaters in DK or worsted because you get done faster. It takes me 3 months to make a sweater, a full-size sweater my size out of fingering weight. But you know what? I like knitting fingering weight better. Or sport. I don't like worsted. And even I'm making Paul's sweater and it's DK. I don't like knitting with that. It's like I have to force myself to knit the DK stuff. So even though it goes quicker, I prefer the finer yarn. This one's a sport weight. And
I
like
have
doing
some
one.
of this in 2 different colors at home.
Yeah, I like the feel of it when you're wearing it.
Yeah.
The only thing, this is hand wash. You know, a few of my things are hand wash. Mostly though I try for super wash. But this one's hand wash.
I'm gonna knit mine.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 colors of it. One's a green, dark green. And I don't remember what the other color is, but I know I have 2 colors in stash.
Okay.
Sweater quantity. I'm developing sweater quantity stash. I gotta deal with that problem.
I think that's what I'm gonna look for in the market tomorrow is a sweater quantity.
Oh, I'm
Of that.
intending that, yeah.
Pink and orange combo that I've been seeing so much of lately. I want that. That's my goal. We can show whatever we buy at market next time. We'll have to show everybody.
Oh man, that'll be hard. I might want to be knitting it.
Well, you can have it in progress. You
Okay.
can still show it.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I you know what? No, that might be obscene.
I don't know. Oh.
I don't know. I made a list.
Okay.
I did. I have an official shopping list for the market. I want some Queen City in a gray that will match the Queen City that I have at home. I want to do a 2-color shawl with it, and I kind of know what pattern. I'm going to use one of Megan Williams, those that Raptitude with the hole. I want to do that in Queen City. I want to. So I have to match that color. I'm hoping that she has some of those sweater kits like from last year, because I know what color I have, and I know I have an extra skein of it, because I bought an extra skein because I thought I'd need one for my sweater. It turns out I won't need it when I get around to doing the sweater. So I want to match that gray, because the gray looks really good with it. So I want to do that.
Okay.
I want to get a skein of Black Cat in a certain color that they carry. I'm going to be looking for some DK from Leading Men.
Okay.
I want to try their DK. I've got this itch to knit their DK. And I'm going to get some lavender loon, only because I haven't knit it.
Okay. I haven't either. And boy, that was the hot one for the goodie bags. Nobody wanted to part with their lavender loon, because Patty was doing that experiment where she'd go around and trade with anybody that didn't want to keep their own, and She said everybody would trade with her, but not the lavender loom
That's
people.
funny.
They weren't giving that up.
Yeah. So I intend to treat myself to that. What I want to buy from Lavender Loom, I don't know.
Okay.
And then beyond that, the rest will all be impulse buys, and I'm going to have to demonstrate some restraint.
Yeah. Well, I again have cash, so restraint is built in.
I was thinking about doing that. There's an ATM across in the strip mall across the Skyway.
But then you have to have restraint not to use your charge card because you're used to using your charge.
Well, that's just it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a plastic person under, no matter what I got. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I'm looking forward to it. And I didn't realize the yarn truck's going to be here.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, somebody won like a first ticket in or something.
Yeah, okay,
That
who
was cute.
cares? We didn't wait in line, but it's the only reason you wait in line is because it's small. I mean, it's not like a semi, you know.
You can only have like 2 people in there shopping at a time or
yeah,
something.
and you just wait in line, but it's there all day. So I don't need to go to the yarn truck right away.
Yeah.
So
Well, they got a gift certificate with it too.
that's very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
wow, that's all I have for ZK.
it's a fun weekend.
Yes. Yes.
And I, having so many from the shop here has been a pleasure. Definitely.
And we're spread out in a couple of different tables, so we're meeting new people. There's a pair sitting right next to me, and they're from Portland, Oregon. They're
really?
very nice people, very nice. So it's fun getting to meet new people. I'm really enjoying that. And they must like being by us, because when they went to dinner last night, they're like, save our seats.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think I might sit at the other table today, because the table I was sitting at yesterday had all that food there, and it's like,
I know,
I don't want to sit here in front of all that food anymore.
Yeah, that is problematic. I have to admit, I was thinking, I wanted to come over and sit with you guys for a bit, but yeah, it was all that food.
Yeah. Yep, so I might switch tables again. I don't mind switching tables every day. I get to talk to different people.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. The first day I got to talk to Patty, which I don't see her very often, face to face, just twice a year. So that was nice. And then, yeah. And then Kay, our other friend from the shop, is way at the opposite corner.
I might go visit them today.
Yeah.
I might go visit their table today. Just to chat.
Yeah. Joan and Mary are with her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. It's fun. If you've never done a retreat, this one is so low-key, low-stress, so fun. I love this one, but there are retreats all across the country. Obviously, Magpies does a great one.
Yeah.
Treat yourself to a retreat.
Yeah.
Anyone who loves to knit needs to do a retreat once in a while.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know they're not cheap.
This one's not expensive at all.
No. I think the worst part about this one is that the hotel is so expensive here.
Yeah. Well, we didn't get in on the deal.
Well, yeah, that's another story.
But I think it was only like $10 or $15 difference, wasn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't a lot different.
Yeah.
It was maybe $20 at most. But
yeah,
the whole idea that if you didn't get that right away, I was waiting for the code, and Megan sent out the code in the email the next day. Well, they were just calling and asking for it. They didn't need the code.
So by the time you got the code, it was already gone.
Right. If I would have just done it Sunday night and asked for the ZK rate, we got, they only had so many rooms that were eligible for the ZK rate, and then the rest of the rooms are at whatever Hilton rate you get if you have Hilton points or whatever. So, we're getting an okay rate. It's just that because this hotel is used extensively by Mayo Clinic, we're busy. Don't come in now, thank you. Later.
The maid tried to come in.
That one spoke English. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was that naughty?
No, that's okay.
Okay. But yeah, so It's a very busy hotel, and there are people that stay here who are coming into the clinic. There are medical professionals who are coming into the clinic for programs or training or what have you.
I found that there's some brain tumor program going on. That's what a lot of the people are here for.
Yeah. So I mean, it's a nice place. It's a swanky place as far as I'm concerned. But it's a busy place.
Yeah, but at least we're here.
Right.
You know, some people are a block and a half away at the Hilton Garden.
Right, and it's just a matter of walking through the Skyway. You don't even have to go outside. But yeah,
right. But
this one,
Skyways.
2 floors up, man, we're good.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I do too. So I guess maybe the extra $20 or whatever it was worth it.
Oh, I think so, definitely.
But yeah. It's a nice place, and we enjoy it, and it's not a bad drive, and there's yarn shops all along the way. We hit 2 of them this year, but the one we wanted to hit in Beaver Dam, they were closed. Note to self, next year, we call them because she'll open early.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she didn't open till noon, and we passed through there about 10.
Yeah.
So yeah, that didn't work.
Yeah, that's okay. Next year. But, yeah, and it might seem strange that you're a yarn shop owner and you have access to all kinds of yarn every day. But it's still always good to go see what somebody else has got.
For sure. And everybody doesn't carry the exact same stuff.
No. So. The one thing I see a lot of is Malabrigo. And they came out with a new yarn, and I got to actually see it, which was nice. I'm going to knit that. I'm going to find somebody who's got it.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty, but it was a single ply, and I'm not a great single ply fan. It's soft, it's squishy, but it always fuzzes and pills so fast.
Well, this one had a lot of silk in it. Yeah. So that's why I'm intrigued by it.
Yeah, maybe I'll try and get just one bag of one color.
Or do they have those mixed bag things?
I don't think they do that with the new stuff.
Okay.
I think it's just ends, like partial bags they had or whatever that they do the mixed bags. But those are fun.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, well, that's all we got for today. Now it's time to go knit.
Because
our friends are waiting downstairs for us, wondering where we are.
Yeah.
They're
having fun without us.
Yes.
What's happening.
Yeah, okay. We have to go knit.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Talk to you soon.